are we ordinary? The obvious answer is no, and let's figure out why. This is a picture from Chinese New Year online. It's not me. During Chinese New Year, we eat with our family members. We get red packets, but like we're Asians, we don't just eat stuff and get red packets. We get compared to other people that are more talented than us. It's like the typical Asian culture, sometimes comparison is more famous than our tourist spots. Yeah, so we face constant comparisons. A grandma would walk up and go like, my child, he got like an award for the math Olympiad. And then another grandpa would go like, oh, shut up. My grandson represented his debate team to attend a national tournament. So what are you good at? It seems like such a neutral question, but we all know it's unspoken because it's rude if you say it out loud to someone. But if you say it in a certain context, it's gonna sound like, hey, what are you good at? My child is good at everything else. Oh, nice. Yes, this combination of words can be the most soul-damaging thing ever. But are we truly a source of shame if we know nothing? If we don't win any awards? Are we truly failures if we don't have any talents? Comparison happens everywhere. It's not just in Asian culture. It's everywhere. I know here's an angry grandma, telling you to go to your math classes. Many parents, they love to ruin their children's childhoods. Like, hey, go take your math classes, go do your ballet. Yeah, that's like my childhood. Yeah, so at the young age of 5, I was forced by my grandma to learn how to play the piano. I wasn't smiling because I hated it. So I wasn't happy. I wasn't smiling at all. And I asked my grandma, why are you signing me up for this? And then she's like, oh, you'll be grateful in the future. And then besides signing me up for playing the piano, it's every parent's dream to make their child the most well-rounded children ever, right? So I got sent to ballet classes, swimming classes, and I also got sent to scary debate camps. The opponents are so aggressive, like you would be saying stuff, and then they'll go like, no, you're wrong. And then, like, wow, you're so aggressive, and I was like really helpless. I was like, oh, no. And then, yeah, as I said before, at some point we will all ask our parents, why are you signing me up for this or that? And then they'll either give you one of these two responses. Mom, why are you signing me up for this? You'll be grateful in the future. Huh? And then the second one would be, Dad, why are you signing me up for this? I don't want you to be ordinary and useless in the future. People associate, yeah, I hear a laugher. People associate being ordinary with talentless, useless, but that's not true. Oh, it's too early. Yes, admit it, at some point, we all feel ordinary. We all feel like we're colorlessly, boringly ordinary when we compare ourselves to other people who are more talented. Like, oh, she's smarter. He's more athletic than me. Oh, she's more popular than me. But now I would like to share 2 techniques to overcome this feeling of ordinary. The first one is, let's not compare ourselves to other people. Let's compare ourselves to who we were in the past to track down how much progress we've been making. This will make us more optimistic. So why do we feel ordinary in the first place? Because we've been comparing ourselves to other people who we regard as better. But we should actually be tracking our own progress. We should change the comparing myself to other people mindset to the I am better than who I was mindset. So I would like to start with making progress. Most of you know me since like 5th grade. So in 5th grade, I was an exceptionally shy nerd. Like I was nothing like I am right now, I couldn't give a speech here. Like that's creepy, right? So, and I came to SMIC in 5th grade. SMIC is very different from my previous school. SMIC is an American school, so grades aren't everything. So everyone had a talent that they're known for. Some people, they're great public speakers, while I couldn't even put fluent English sentences together at that time. And then some people are really athletic, while I was like scared of balls. Like if you throw me a ball, I would like do this and then hide. Like, wow. And then I was also really bad at English. I couldn't understand anything, while other people are like arguing with teachers. Like, hey, I should be getting this right. You should give me this bonus point. And then, oh no, too early. Yeah. So and yeah, they're like arguing with teachers, and then I was that invisible girl sitting at the back of the classroom, scared to even talk to the people sitting beside me. Wow, what a shame. And then a very wild thought started to come into my mind. What if I can go on stage? But I was really shy at that time. But still, shy people have big dreams. So then I asked my homeroom teacher, and she was also my English teacher at that time. She's from Peru, a country in South America. She's the only person I trusted at that time. And I was like, hey, ma'am, do you think I'm ordinary? Because I feel like I'm useless. And then she said something that changed my life. She was like, you're not ordinary if you're doing something better today than you were yesterday. So I think that's like the best advice I can ever get. You guys should also take her advice. Like, that's brilliant. As I said, what if I can, I wanted to go on stage. So what if I can go on stage? So my first public speech experience was also exactly in the same auditorium, but 3 years ago in 8th grade. I didn't decide. I was forced, by my class to give a speech in front of my entire grade. My legs were like shaking. I was like holding the mic. I was like doing this on stage, and then I forgot like 2 entire paragraphs. Yeah, I sucked, right? Yeah, I forgot 2 entire paragraphs, and I tried to cover it up, but I sounded so obviously nervous. And it was so, my speech was so cringe back then, but let's not compare ourselves to other candidates who had better speeches. So before, back then in 5th grade, I couldn't imagine myself doing a speech in front of so many people. Like, it's very creepy for me at that time. Like, oh my God. But after I was able to speak in front of an entire audience, I wasn't that fluent, and I forgot many lines. But still, it was progress, making me extraordinary. I'm still not the best speaker, and in fact, I still forgot some of my lines, like minutes ago, but it's fine. I'm making progress, making myself extraordinary. And then 10th grade drama club. I joined drama club, and my first ever role was a monkey. I had to make monkey noises in front of like Mr. AJ and Dr. Hagday. Like, it was so creepy. my audience loved me, but I hated myself at that time because I sounded so obviously nervous when I was saying my lines. And in drama, there's a thing called like enunciation. You have to pronounce every word so clearly. But then I was like speaking so fast, I don't even think the audience can catch what I'm saying. But I decided to stop comparing myself to how other actors did. Yeah, like the same mindset. But back then, in like 5 years ago, I wasn't able to even act on stage because that was a creepy thought. But then afterwards, at least I was able to make monkey noises and chicken noises in front of so many people. Like, I don't even know how I got those roles to make chicken noises. I'm still not the best actor. I don't have the most natural gestures, and I don't sound the most natural when I say my lines. But still, I've been making progress, making myself extraordinary. And the next question, What if I don't like anything? There's nothing for me to be so passionate about. What do? Do I remain ordinary forever? Because some people, they love to do debate because they like to argue with people. And then other people, they love to sing. They sign up for every performance night because they genuinely love to sing. And then other people, they would stay until 6 p.m. to practice for a sport because they really like that sport. And Bill Gates coded for over 10,000 hours because he really likes coding. I learned that from my English class. So passion and effort, passion and effort comes in hand. There's a strong and direct relationship between that. If you have something you're passionate about, you work for that. But what if you don't have any passion? Like you don't like anything. You're not passionate about singing, dancing, doing a sport. What if there's nothing for me to devote a lot of time into it? I mean, that's fine. Because honestly, for me, I don't really like anything either. I've attempted many activities. For example, I joined vocal band last year, but then I knew it wasn't my thing because I cracked like 5 notes in a rehearsal. Like, oh my God, it was creepy. So then I knew singing was not my thing at all. But still, I'm extraordinary because I accept the fact that I'm normal. I quitted debate, I quitted swimming, and I quitted the piano because I never liked them. It's a waste of time and energy if you devote time into something that you don't truly like. Like, what's the point? And also, being normal isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad word. You can still attempt many new things, but don't have a passion at all. So, do you still admire people that are better than you? Of course, I still admire people that are better than me. It's a big world, and we often admire people that are richer than us, more talented than us, and sometimes more popular than us, and smarter than us. But if we focus too much on other people, we'll be losing ourselves, right? So we should escape from this comparing myself to other people mindset and focus on progress, how much we've traveled down the road of improvement, making today better than yesterday. And thank you. This is the end of my speech.